Merhaba sevgili oyundaşlar, YouTube Amca kanalından herkese selamlar, sevgiler. Kanalıma hoş geldiniz sevgili dostlar. Sveti Kotar'ın 9. bölümüyle kaldığımız yerden hikayeye devam ediyoruz. En son bu mezarlıkta kalmıştık. Bu mezarı bulduk. Anahtarı denemiştik.
A keyhole suggests the cage can be lifted, but only after it is unlocked.
How wise you are.
Robust, made of steel. Centuries old. There's no way we could break it.
Şu hatunun anahtarını denedik ama
I dare not to try this.
biz burada bulamayacağız. En son şu kilisenin şu içine bir girelim bakalım. Oraya bir girdiydik.
It's locked and massive. No chance of getting to the other side without a key.
Şu anahtarı burada deneyelim.
It doesn't fit.
Uyumuyor.
It's still holding up well. Some holes and missing parts here and there, but overall it's in good condition. Wait, the eye looks similar to the one in the note. The Eye of Providence. This is what my sister drew. But why? Surrounded by glory, the eye of God watches over humanity. I see nothing that catches the eye. Nothing. Wait, I think I see a shiny thing in there, but no way to reach it with my hand. The hole is too narrow. I'd need something thin and long to get it out.
İnce uzun dal gibi bir şeye ihtiyacımız var o zaman. Dur, buradan bakacağız.
I saw these below the house. Twigs, branches, ripped up cloth. What specific meaning do they have for the Saborans? Blood red stained glass. It looks original, ancient. I wonder who could come up with such an idea to use it here. It makes the whole house terrifying.
Şuradan bakalım. Dışarıda bulabilir miyiz?
I'd rather use the front door. I don't know how to explain it to myself, but I feel a strange presence here. It's foreboding.
Bir dakika. Şiş. Ha, şiş.
I dare not to try this.
Abi her şeyi denemeye şeyim var yani, korkum var.
Hungry, Nikolay?
Where did you get that? Throw it away.
A prophet told me nothing good is achieved without food.
A key.
Indeed. The stick came in handy. A peculiar key. Massive.
Şimdi bir dakika. Bir anahtar daha bulduk.
No luck. The key doesn't fit.
Buraya uymadı. O zaman aklımıza ikinci şey mezar.
Equa lege necessitas sortitur insignes et imos.
Şu muydu?
Abyssus abyssum invocat.
Yok, galiba şuydu.
Est quaedam flere voluptas.
Yok, tamam buldum. Mezar bu.
Seems like a perfect match. Will you just stand there or help me out with this cage?
Why don't you try it yourself first?
I can't do it alone. It seems like the cage and the stone lid are joined together.
We can't do it together either. Find something that could help us pull it up.
Bizde var mı kaldırmaya yarayacak bir şey?
I'd rather use the front door. I don't know how to explain it to myself, but I feel a strange presence here. It's foreboding.
Burada yok.
If I have to wander around this forest, I choose trails. Going this way would take me God knows where, if anywhere at all. If I have to wander around this forest, I choose trails. Going this way would take me God knows where, if anywhere at all. It's a reminder of what happens when faith is abandoned. This place is not God's house anymore. It's just a shell. If I have to wander around this forest, I choose trails. Going this way would take me God knows where, if anywhere at all.
Buraya gitmiyor.
Stipendium peccati mors est.
Şimdi
It's too heavy. I need something to help us pull it up. This could work. Take the rope and pull up. I'll push it from down here.
This is taking too long. I'll help you so that we can finally leave this place.
Keep pulling, Nikolay! Now that's interesting. A staircase hidden below the lid, leading into somewhere...
Yer altına iniyor.
A mausoleum. Rejoice. You were right. Now get down there and tell me why you've wasted so much of our precious time.
Değerli zamanımızı niye harcadın? Ulan
Can you see
Benedek yardımcı
Victoria?
olmaya çalışıyor.
Only death! It smells very badly down here.
Could be Fran's body. Found it yet?
For God's sake, I just got here!
I knew this would be a waste of time.
Come downstairs. I could use an additional pair of eyes.
I prefer not to. I'll take a look at the book while waiting on your resurrection.
Conrad Griswold. No birth date, just 1444 as the year of death. Cannibal filth. Bella Griswold. They did good to get rid of her. After what her father did to her, she would have grown up to be a monster as well. This body looks ancient, as if it had been mummified centuries ago. It's a burnt corpse of a small-sized woman. Just a large storage jar with something slimy and gangrenous inside. I don't want to know what it is.
Hadi burada bir şeyler çıksın.
Some felt pens, rags, and a folded paper. Let's take a look at the paper. How is this possible? Nikolay! Come downstairs, quickly! I found something! Nikolay? Is he even up there anymore? This isn't Victoria's handwriting. The Lang brothers left it for me? Why would Victoria want it? And where does this red trace lead to? Nothing makes sense. I'm taking it with me. It's probably the only reason why I have been led here. God, so many questions on my mind. Instead of getting to the truth, I'm constantly being weighed down by it. Two plastic bags full of a kind of powder. A yellow type of chalk, perhaps? And a handful of used syringes and burned spoons. I think the bad smell comes from them. It's sulfur. Dear God, these two brothers are using it to drug themselves. I'm not a junkie, but how do they survive with pure poison in their veins? Ironically, the teeth are still so shiny, even in death. Gregor didn't lie, and Moise said the truth. There is gold in his mouth. This is Fran's body, and the head has been severed. It was just placed on the body. Should I take the head and get it to Moise? Two plastic bags full of a kind of powder. A yellow type of chalk, perhaps? And a handful of used syringes and burned spoons. I think the bad smell comes from them. It's sulfur. Dear God, these two brothers are using it to drug themselves. I'm not a junkie, but how do they survive with pure poison in their veins? I suppose it could kill a person in a wink. I hope I won't need to use it, though. I'm not picking it up just like that. It's surely infectious. I need something to put it in. Sometimes I don't understand myself. God forgive me for this act.
Tamam, bunu aldık, onu aldık, oraya baktık, oraya baktık, buraya baktık, hepsine baktık.
Where's Nikolay? He disappeared again.
Hayda, Nikolay da yani 2 dakika bırakmaya gelmiyor. Nikolay beyefendi de kaçıyor. Nereye gitti? Ha, burada Nikolay. Hayırdır?
What are you doing here? Nikolay? Stop ignoring me.
You won't leave me ever again?
Always with you.
How? How can I even know you really are my mother?
Cevapları ben de ara. Cevapları sen de nasıl arayayım?
What's happening to me? I can't move.
Mind wants, body not. Body is not listening to mine. Seek answers within yourself.
Who was my father?
Father Lev.
Bedelli
What did
mi?
he used to say to me?
Sin, degenerate of God.
What happened to the other orphans?
Dead, decomposed, deserved fate.
They deserve to die for what they did.
Vile creatures they are. I had to protect you.
Where did you find me as a baby?
Not in the well as others.
Where?
You are my son.
What about God? What did you say about him?
God is plague. Leave God.
Aklınla oynuyor, aklınla oynuyor.
I already did. I killed a lie to see the truth.
Now you can see.
What are you doing? Nikolay?
I can't. I can't find my family. Where in the mountain? Where? Show me. Tell me.
Bu da şu lanetli ailenin bir üyesi herhalde.
Key to what? How? I don't understand. Mother. Mother!
God, what's happening to you?
Bu da manyaklaştı ya.
Benedek.
Kafayı yedi.
Mother! Where is she?
The town has remedies for such behaviors. He'll be fine.
Who are you? I think I saw you.
Dr. Kabir is the pathologist coroner of Sveti Kotar. You saw him earlier outside the church.
So, before being interrupted by the madman here, I was asking about your reason for coming here. It's not just a crime scene you're invading. You're putting yourself at great danger.
Why are you here, Doctor?
Work. Even the smallest of details count.
Did you find any new piece of evidence?
Oh, I found more than that.
We lost our way out of the forest.
And why did you decide to venture in it in the first place?
Because we...
Say nothing more. It's clear to me now that after they killed our dear mayor, Nermin and Victoria disappeared into the woods.
Başlayacağım bu ne ya?
Chief Nodden already said that you found her coat not far from here.
Indeed. They ran towards the mountain.
She is there with my child. And if we don't move...
Evidence points to the woman being taken by force.
You hear that, Benedek? I told you.
What other evidence did you collect?
I can share only the conclusions.
And they are...
Victoria was ritually murdered and eaten by Nermin.
Liar. She's alive. I know she is.
Did she cooperate with Nermin or not?
She did.
She was taken by force. You just said it.
But one little detail still bothers me. Why would Nermin leave such a deliciously innocent piece of flesh out there?
You found her? You found pieces of my sister?
I was talking about the fetus.
What?
I want clear answers. If you tell me the truth, I might let you die before the ritual ends.
Monsters die eventually. You know that?
Simple and short questions demand simple and short answers. So please, where's Nermin? And what did you do with the Sekvra book?
Nermin visited his own house not long ago. He fled. We don't know where he is. Nikolay has the book.
Get their eyes, hearts, and brains! I want to feel their flesh and soul thrive through me!
Servants of the unknown, you become the ashes of this world! My hands are God's words!
He disappeared. Kabir is gone.
Quickly, we must go. There might be more of them in the vicinity.
Let's go get him!
Don't be a fool. It would be suicide.
Let's go, Nikolay. He's our only chance of getting out of here
Yani tek
alive.
şansımız o.
The forest is mapped in my brain. Trust me.
What are we doing here?
Nikolay, no evil dares to come here. This is the safest place in town.
I don't need safety right now. I need to get onto the mountain.
Enough. You are not going anywhere, fool. This is not the time to act heroic. The Saborans are on the move.
How do you mean on the move?
What and where, I do not know, but something is about to happen soon. You must tell me, what were you doing in that church?
We followed the epitaph.
And?
The Long brothers have been desecrating the subterranean mausoleum. It's dreadful.
I understand, but what have you found in there? Anything at all?
I found the ground plan to the Marov Asylum.
Not a strange find, I guess. Timur Lang works in the asylum as the gravekeeper. Anything else?
Well, the ground plan has my name written on it.
What?
Show it to me. Interesting. This is the plan to the underground level.
there a way to get in?
Brother, I strongly advise you not to do that.
Trust me, he won't. We're going onto the mountain now.
Henry, you told me yourself, I must follow the truth.
Yani
What else
elimizde
do I
başka
have
bir
at the
kanıt
moment?
yok.
Maraf was placed within the halls and rooms of the former prison Ferdinand. It's impenetrable, I'm sorry.
There must be a way in.
The island is one massive solid rock, and the only way to get to it is using a boat on the Via Dolorosa.
Meaning?
Dolorosa is an artificial pathway on the water, very narrow, created by tall and thick wooden pillars on both sides. It starts in the cave at the lake's shore, and the pillars are so close to each other that not even a fly can get through the wall. The only way you get in is by being denounced and deported. And you don't want that, brother.
What is on that level?
Yani o katta bir şey
You
var.
are looking at the entrails of the asylum, where the inmates are held, tortured, and executed.
Any idea what part of the asylum this is? The part marked with an X.
I don't, but notice the detail below it.
Graves. So it marks where Timur works.
There must be something else. I doubt he would trace the route you need to take to see him.
It could be his destiny. The plot where Benedek is to be buried.
What is your problem?
Aynen, senin
We're
sorunun ne
losing
ya?
time here
Manyak
looking
mısın
at
sen
this
ya?
useless piece of paper. Let's get going.
Nikolay gerçekten kafayı yedi.
This is not Victoria's handwriting.
That I can confirm.
Handwriting is the signature of one's life. You write in accordance to how you act and what you believe. Here I see pain, chaos, and loss. And so I am sure these letters and lines were put here by one of the Long brothers.
Nerman escaped from the asylum not so long ago.
He did.
Yes, but this doesn't explain my name on the ground plan.
What are you thinking?
That the Long brothers were helping my sister to get Nerman out of there.
I'm losing my patience here. What are you talking about? They were helping her, and then they wrote your name on it?
Nikolay is right. It doesn't make sense.
Perhaps it was you who helped him escape, and we're in this horror because of you.
Says the man who didn't even recognize evil under his own roof.
Enough. You need each other.
How did you end up in that church? Don't mind my question. I'm grateful you did.
You must forgive me, brother. After you left, I went into our archives and realized I have misled you. That's when I decided to go there myself.
You came in time to ruin everything. Those yellow things could have told us where Victoria is.
Brother, your wife...
Don't call me that. I'm not your brother.
Nikolay, your wife and child are dead.
Ya herkes öldü diyor.
God knows everything.
I'm just his voice.
All right, Father. I'm leaving. Benedek, are you coming with me or not?
On the mountain? Were you listening at all?
I can't let you go. Nikolay, do you have the book Kaber was seeking?
I repeat, I need to get onto the mountain. It's where Victoria and my child are being held captive.
The book is dangerous, and it should be destroyed immediately. The moment you step out of here, your downfall into obscurity will begin. Do not do that.
Ever heard of the Valais witch trials? The Sekfra religion?
I don't care. I have the key to save my family, and I'm not handing it to anyone until I succeed.
Kafanı bulandırıyor Nikolay, kafanı
That thing is
bulandırıyor.
corrupting your soul. You must listen. Give it to me.
Nerman is trying to lure us into a trap. Do not go into the mountain.
You mentioned before he was in the house. What house?
The one where Fran was murdered. It's where we spent the night.
You didn't... Oh, dear God.
Nikolay saw Nerman there, in the catacomb below the house.
Catacomb, of course. Every Saboran house has one. A web of catacombs hides beneath the town and no one to raise them.
My wife and child are imprisoned in Udov.
He told you this, then let you live, only to lure you, and more cunningly, the two of us, into a trap.
I know.
Bence
He's
tuzak var bu
waiting
işin
for me.
içinde.
They are dead, Nikolai. Let them go. Give Father Henry the book, and let's leave this accursed place. I don't know where to look next. My name being on the asylum ground plan means nothing. I have nothing. I failed, God, and I'm leaving this accursed place.
Listen to him. You won't find the truth if you stay. Only more death. We will never know.
You both know nothing!
What is this?
You're right. You know nothing. Everything that's been happening was about you, your father, and God.
What?
Read the letter. We are in this horror. Your sister is somewhere. If my family is dead, then may my body become bloated and infected with pus and worms. Remember that. From the moment we woke up. No, from the moment you were forced to come here, you blamed her. Victoria did this, Victoria did that. She's a witch, a cannibal, a worshiper of demons. You couldn't be further from the truth, brother.
Nikolay'ın haklı yönlerinde var diyebiliriz yani
You
biraz
are
da içinden.
turning your back on God, Nikolai.
He has turned his back on me a long time ago. And if I need to do the same to him to save my family, so be it. The book stays with me.
Hani ölüp ölmediği konusunda da emin olmadan da habire öldü diyor.
You won't stop him, Father?
I'll follow him and wait for the right moment to get my hands on the book. Then I'll destroy it, hopefully without the need to kill him. You stay here until I come back. You understand?
I can't promise anything.
Aynen öyle, hiç de söz veremeyiz yani.
Take care of yourself. God bless you.
Şimdi öldü mü ölmedi mi ben de şey diyeyim açıkçası.
Mother said I know where to find Victoria and the baby. What did she mean by that? I have no clue where to go on the mountain. I have to ask around for directions.
Ne diyor? Victoria ve bebeği dağın içinde. Evet. Bakalım bir sonraki bölümde neler olacak? Nikolay'la dağa gidecek miyiz? Benedik'le neler olacak? Bu SAİNT Kotar'ın sırrı nedir? Bununla ilgili yeni ipuçları, yeni veriler elde edebilecek miyiz? Göreceğiz. Hepsi ve daha fazlası bir sonraki bölümde. Umarım videoyu beğenmişsinizdir. Her zaman olduğu gibi her şey gönlünüzce olsun diyorum. Kapanış sözümüz neydi sevgili dostlar? Oyunsuz kalmayın. YouTube Amca kanalında kalın. Sizleri çok seviyorum. Hoşça kalın sevgili dostlar.